It is so good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day. Well, we just had breakfast and the waitress she told me that it was gonna be a lot of pancakes, and so she said no one has finished the pancakes today. It caused me to eat the whole thing. I don't know if I would have if she didn't say that. Something inside of me that says I must finish it. Maybe it's a challenge. I don't know. Wouldn't eat another one. One plate is fine. Air conditioning, so good. We're at our condo and there are turkeys over here. Let's go see if the turkeys are friendly. Heidi, you want to see if the turkeys are friendly? You want to come with me to see if the turkeys are friendly? She said they're not friendly. I think they are. Let's see. Hey, turkey. How are these guys? They're just wild?
Yeah, wild. Choke in the back. There's a lot in the back.
Cool. I guess they're not friendly. They just walk around.
Uncle Kalai, thank you for loving me and my mom.
It is hot. It was a hot day today in Waikoloa. The wedding was great. Something about weddings that has to do with the 4 gauges, your spiritual, physical, emotional, and mental gauge. And that's when you're married, the two become one. Spiritually, that happens too. Physically, there's intimacy that takes place in a marriage, and you're with each other. Emotionally, where am I going? Emotionally, you're in love, and emotions are tied into your marriage. When it comes to your mental gauge, you're constantly thinking of how you can improve in your marriage, and you're constantly thinking of good thoughts towards each other. So when it comes to the 4 gauges, those areas are critical because you want to do well in your marriage. I am actually on my way to the fitness center, and it is dark. Hopefully, it says it closes at 10, so I have about an hour. Right now it's actually raining, but it feels good because it's hot and it's raining. It's like a little cool down. It's a small fitness center, but it works. Whatever you gotta do. And there's no air conditioning, so it's super hot. Work with what you have. And I'm gonna be running. There's a pool right there. So basically, I have an hour to work out. I'm just gonna run for maybe 3 miles or 4, and then finish up. I just finished eating about an hour and a half ago, so I don't think it's good to work out right after you eat. So winding down, just finished 3 miles. I'm gonna do a little bit of strength training on that machine right there. Do something that fills those gauges or fills your tank when it comes to those 4 areas. There's a lot to do, we get busy and things like that, but we should always remember to do our very best to refill in those 4 areas. We are in the beautiful area of Waimea on the Big Island. It is sunny today. It's actually hot, but it's not as hot as Waikoloa. And last night we had the wedding. It was great. Had some breakfast. What did we eat for breakfast? No, we had lunch. That was our breakfast. But yeah, the ice cream was just a little bit, I mean, it was good. It was the great banana, we call it bread pudding. So the bread pudding was good. They just needed a little bit more ice cream. That's why it was actually 5 scoops, but it was their scoops. It was like a small scoop. We're on a ranch of, I believe it's 64 acres or 32 acres, 64. Somewhere around there. You gotta do these things so that you're filled emotionally from time to time. Otherwise, you'll be depleted quickly and you'll feel like You'll feel drained, you'll feel depressed, you'll feel lethargic and even tired, but it's not tired like a physical tired, it's more like an exhaustion. It's an emotional exhaustion. So you gotta do things you enjoy and find things that fill you. So to find out what fills you, ask yourself, what do you enjoy? And things that are, it doesn't have to cost money. This doesn't cost us money. Do the things you enjoy, and it doesn't have to be long. We're not even gonna spend an hour here, maybe a half an hour, but it's filling. So find things that fill you. Art, music, painting, drawing, spending time with loved ones. Some of you love dogs, some of you love cats. Find things you enjoy and make it a point to be refilled or to fill up that tank, that emotional tank, as it were. You just have to picture that your physical, your gauges, just picture that your gauges, like your spiritual, physical, emotional, and mental gauge, those gauges show you if you're full or empty, just like the gas gauge to our car lets us know how much gas we have in the tank. So do the 4 gauges. It lets us know how we're doing in those 4 areas. So you always want to make sure you're filled. Keep encouraging one another, stay motivated, never stop learning, and always stay creative.